I can't believe I'm about to cross the finishing line after running the length of Sri Lanka. My support team and I started in Jaffna at Point Pedro at the very top of Sri Lanka, and now we are only kilometers away from finishing this huge mission at the very bottom of the country at Dondra Head Lighthouse. I'm not an athlete, I'm not a long distance runner, and before this trip I'd never run a marathon in my life. But here we are, 400 kilometers later, one day left with a 32-kilometer stretch ahead of us. But I'm not doing this for the fun of it. This charity run is raising funds and awareness for the street dogs of Sri Lanka, and Animal SOS being my chosen charity. But before we get stuck into the last episode of this series, I just want to take a moment to appreciate my wonderful support team. Friends who have turned into family. Woo! They've been here with me every step of the way. Thank you guys for putting up with me for the last few weeks and joining me on this insane adventure. Here's to the next one. Good morning everyone. We are up nice and early. The sun has just risen, waiting for the support team to come down because it is the final day of the campaign. Well, the last day that I'm running anyway. This is day 17. And yeah, we're now on the last push from Ahangama to Dondra, which Dondra Head Lighthouse is the most southerly point of Sri Lanka, that area there. So I'm just very excited to get it done.
We're waking up on the morning of the last day of the campaign, which should feel incredible, but we kind of had a bit of a down day yesterday. A lot of things happened.
Yesterday was kind of a crazy day. It started out really good, and in the morning we had a really good run, and then we were met by everyone at Asha, and that was really amazing. The fact that they joined and gave us refreshments and just got our spirits high. And then we went to the sanctuary and we were just hit with some really terrible news that just put me in such a low mood that I just can't get out of it, and I just don't want to run, honestly. I just don't feel like at the end of the day that we can celebrate because of the news that we received yesterday. Plus, that with the current threats that are here in Sri Lanka, means that we have had to make the decision to cancel the finishing line event and for people to not meet us there.
We have decided to cancel the finish line event at Dondra Head. Lucie's obviously absolutely gutted, but there's a lot of fear of terrorist attacks or threat around in Sri Lanka at the minute. So we thought if we host an event and something happens, then we'd never forgive ourselves. So in the interest of everyone's safety, we've cancelled the event that we've been planning for months and that we wanted to celebrate this amazing thing that Lucie's done.
But yeah, because of what's going on in Sri Lanka at the moment with all the threats and all of the governments basically warning people to just stay away from like big tourist attractions and not to gather in public places. Yeah, we just can't go ahead with what our original plan was, which is really sad, but obviously it's something that's completely out of our control.
So yeah, we're all feeling a little bit flat this morning. We still want to make Lucie feel like she's done an incredible job, because she has, and we still want to enjoy today. But yeah, it's not been all sunshine and rainbows here, unfortunately.
So we're still going to plan and go ahead with running to Dondra Head Lighthouse. That's not an option to change. But what we have changed is the fact that at the end
of the run, we'll head to the sanctuary. And for people who want to support the campaign and the animals and the event and me, then they can come to Animal SOS, and we'll have a little gathering there just to remember what we've been through in this campaign, and to remember the dogs, and yeah, just to focus on the future and the dogs that are currently at the sanctuary and the ones that we can hopefully save in the future. So yeah.
One thing I do want to make clear, which I shouldn't even need to say at this point, is that there is no way that Lucie is not getting to that finish line at Donja Head. We're still going to the finish line, we're still going to complete the run, complete the challenge, complete this campaign. Yeah, nothing is going to stop us from doing that. Nothing is going to stop Lucie from doing that. So we'll be with her every step of the way. Even though we won't have a big event, it'll be the support team and Lucie, just like it was at the very start of this campaign. So yeah, she'll still be finishing, don't worry about that.
Anyway, that was a big ramble this morning, but yeah, yesterday was quite a low day. I didn't film anything in the afternoon. I'll try better to film today, but just a really unexpected change for at the end of the campaign, something that none of us can have control of. It's just something that happens, and yeah, we just got to keep pushing on.
We are ready
Last
for video.
day, big journey. We've come a long way.
Yes.
We're not going to just be sad on the last day.
We are
We're going to
happy.
be proud of ourselves and what we've achieved.
Yeah.
Especially you, Lucie, because you ran quite a long way.
Commendable job. You both.
Okay?
Yeah.
And we've all met each other, and it's been wonderful.
Yeah. Family for life.
Because of that, and we're still doing it for the dogs.
Yeah, I love your motivational speeches.
Yeah,
really
I didn't
good.
expect this.
Okay.
Okay, hug. 1, 2, 3, run for them! Run for them! Keep running!
Hello there! So yesterday we had a bit of rubbish news, and we have had to cancel the event for the finish line. Lucie's still going to be completing the run, and we still want to make her feel special.
So this is why we decided to pick up some flowers that we're gonna throw at her.
We know that she wouldn't like balloons or anything like that that's wasteful, so we're on the hunt for flowers, beautiful flowers, that we could do some nice natural confetti for her. Oh, we found some! What have we got here? A whole meadow. So I know we're picking flowers, but these are things that will grow back and they will biodegrade, and they're not gonna harm the earth like plastic balloons will. So we're making the most of the situation, and also picking up the little petals from the side of the road that are just lying there. Look of concentration. Beautiful. Flower garland in the making to try and cheer Lucie up. We ran out of flowers, so Carrie's just over there bending down trying to harvest some more. Flowers have. Who's there? Who's hiding? Who's out there? Perfect's in position, ready to guide across the road. Secret mission, flower garland. Yay, reach the beach!
morning everyone from Welligama. It's day 17. Today is the last day. We're running from Ahungama to Dondra Head Lighthouse. We left early this morning from Ahungama. We're now just chilling at Welligama by the beach and deciding that we're going to go and eat ice cream for breakfast. And yeah, just having a bit of a break because it's very, very hot, and just get some energy boost, and then we'll continue. The plans have changed a lot, which is really hard for my mind to handle and understand. But we're just trying to figure it out as we go. It's definitely not as we expected, but yeah, we're still gonna figure out something for the end, but just not in a public space because of the current threats here. So yeah, just we're continuing onwards, continuing with our plan to finish running the length of Sri Lanka. And yeah, the ultimate goal is to raise funds and awareness for the dogs. That's what we're doing. So yeah, here we are, here we go. Beautiful location. Support team are here. Also guys, I just wanted to say that even though today is the last day of the campaign, the last day that I'm actually running, because I will have completed running the length of Sri Lanka, hopefully, fingers crossed, the next 20 kilometers goes smoothly, but we are still continuing to fundraise. The fundraising will continue for a very, very long time. So if you haven't already, or if you want to again, please donate. I'll leave the link here. And we also have a huge bulk of t-shirts coming as well, because the t-shirts are selling very, very well. So we're continuing to sell the t-shirts. Obviously all of the profits go to the animals, goes to the fundraiser. So if you want a t-shirt, let us know. We've got 2 new colours as well, they're super nice. And we'll post about those very soon. But yeah, please donate and keep following along, and yeah, thank you.
Back of Beyond is also sponsoring this campaign, and we couldn't be more delighted for their support. Now, this is a company Lahira and I truly care about, and you may have seen us talking about them in previous videos, and we also recommend their accommodation to people we meet who are travelling around Sri Lanka. Back of Beyond has many environmentally sensitive resorts scattered around the island, always remembering the wildlife was there before us, and we are their guests. In each of their locations, they try to minimize disruption to any of the existing natural patterns of the land and its life, leaving lands untouched or rejuvenating it as a wild habitat where needed. Sustainability is core to Back of Beyond. Water collection systems, modern methods of environmental construction, and harvesting solar power for energy can all be seen in each property. We love Back of Beyond and are ecstatic to have them as a sponsor of the Run for Their Life campaign.
Rebecca is back, getting a little massage. Okay, we're ready. We've got 22 kilometers left to go. We've got a good team. Let's go then, guys.
She's back! Woohoo! We got Rebecca back for the last day of the campaign, and I'm very happy that you're here. And I'm very happy to be back with the team. We're in the Tuk Tuk Green Cabbage.
Yes, we
For the
are.
very last time today. We started out in her. Rebecca and I were driving her around Jaffna.
We were.
Now we have to say goodbye.
Very
We're all together again, and this one's here as well. And Carrie's here.
Hello.
Across the ocean, I was trying to hide from my emotions, but now they're here to confront. Breathing in my neck.
Why are we here?
Oh, because this is where we found Lanka, and we always pet the dogs around here, but it seems like there are not a lot of them.
Here's two.
We're getting more. I can't face
have made it to Matra. This is Sarah.
Hola.
She's joined me for the last run. Yeah, we just got into Matra. We've got around 10 kilometers left of the run. Ooh, oh, it's very hot. We're pushing through the peak heat of the day. Thanks to all this traffic. Woo, we're nearly there. Yes, come on. There's Rue. And the support tuk-tuk's there too. And we're here, sweating away. We got this. We can do this. Big bus coming. Ah! Okay, we are coming into Matra. The team are just in the tuk-tuk planning a little bit of an alternative route so that we don't have to run through the busy Matra city. We want to try to avoid the crazy busy traffic and just have an enjoyable last run. I think we have around 10 kilometers left, so we're really close. We're really nearing the finishing line now. It's so exciting. We're super stoked. It's crazy to think that this is the last leg, but we've got a really good team here. We've got extra supporters, so it's just really awesome to be all together. And even though the ending day today hasn't gone completely to plan, we're still making the most of it. We're still together. We still have team spirit, and yeah, we're just doing this together for the dogs. So really excited for this final push. The wind is here. It's very nice, but it's very, very hot. And we're now pushing on through the hottest part of the day. It's extremely hot. And I'm just going to be so glad to rest at the end of this. Tomorrow we have a massage booked, so I'm just focusing on that. And yeah, let's push through the last 10 kilometers. Okay, we're getting so close. You can see just over here that little white thing. That is Donja Head Lighthouse, and that's where we're heading. We're so nearly there. It's the final push. I think we've got maybe like 7 or 8 kilometers left to go. Maybe 7 kilometers actually. Got a nice sea breeze. Feeling good. Feeling positive. Let's go.
For the finish line. We're going to read out some of your lovely messages that you've been sending to her and words of encouragement. Thank you. Thank you all for sending them.
You're nearly at your last kilometre. We've got a few words from everyone back home over the world that we're going to read out to you. Okay?
So Sue says, "You are amazing, Lucie. Well done, and not long before you finish. Go, Lucie, go. You can do it. Thinking of you and the dogs. Keep running. You are an amazing person, Lucie. We've been following you all the way. You are all amazing. Following along every footstep. You are amazing. What you guys are doing is making a change. Thank you for your work from CD Sandball the Rescue. Woof woof." Janice says you're a true inspiration and one in a million. Your determination is inspiring and the world will be a better place with more Lucies in it. Samina says, just want to say you're amazing, Lucie. Wishing you all the energy and strength across that final stretch. You're truly a champion for such an incredible cause. Go Lucie, go! Go Lucie, go! Go Lucie! 1 kilometer to go!
Thank you to our wonderful hero Lucie, running the length of Sri Lanka for Animal SOS and the animals here. What an amazing achievement, what an amazing challenge. I can't believe you've actually done it. You must be absolutely exhausted and can't thank you enough. So well done. And also the team, because without the support team, you wouldn't have been able to do this. You needed absolutely an amazing challenge. So thank you so much. We've just done this for a trophy here.
Sanctuary and for starting it and rescuing and doing all of the work here in Sri Lanka. Thank you to Sam, who I've known for ages and who puts her heart and soul into this place and her whole life. Thank you to my support team for getting me this far and for doing everything along the way, like insane work with the street dogs, taking newly disabled dogs to the vets, helping helpless puppies and spreading the word along the way. Thank you to my husband who cycled next to me the whole time. And to be here for the dogs, like you guys are so passionate and you work so hard. I know loads of you work so hard. I've seen many of you over the years. You've put everything into this place, so thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to work at Animal SOS. You guys are amazing, and please continue to inspire more Sri Lankans to do this kind of work. It's really important.
And then it was time to feast and continue the celebrations. Thanks to the cake box for sponsoring this delicious vegan chocolate cake for the finishing line. So tasty, oh my gosh, I could have eaten the whole thing myself. I cannot believe I just ran from the most northerly point of the island to the most southerly point. Like, did that actually just happen? It all feels like such a blur, it doesn't feel real, and it's going to take me a while to process it all. I could not have done this without my incredible support team. Karina, Nico, Kirsty, Karthik, Rebecca, Malik, and of course, Magiadare, my husband Lahiru. They made this possible, they kept me going, they were there through good and bad, for all the ups and downs. They had my back, even if they didn't agree with me sometimes. They fed so many street dogs and applied tick and flea medicine. They connected with locals and helped me spread the word through social media, and also helped with selling the t-shirts, where of course all the profits from that go to the fundraiser and directly to Animal SOS. And I need to say another humongous thank you to the sponsors of the campaign. Of course, to our lead sponsor, Tuk Tuk Rental, who also sponsored us a tuk-tuk for the trip that acted as another much needed support vehicle. And to all the other sponsors who believed in the cause and who believe in me. Absolutely blows my mind that there are such incredible people and businesses out there who I've been so lucky enough to connect with and work alongside. Of course, the main reason for this mission was to raise funds and awareness for the street dogs of Sri Lanka and for Animal SOS. And that we did. Since launching the campaign, we have raised £20,000 for Animal SOS Sri Lanka, which is one of the largest dog sanctuaries in the world. And the fundraising continues. You can donate online, and we are also continuing to sell our Run for Their Life t-shirts. And we also just dropped a new design, which we have in t-shirts and also in tote bags. So send us a message on Instagram if you want to get 1 or 2 or 10. Our original plan of having some of the disabled dogs join us for the last 1 kilometre to the finishing line was unfortunately cancelled due to the situation in Sri Lanka at the time. So instead, we recreated it in the sanctuary and got the dogs running around in the garden in their wheelchairs with our sponsored flags. Look how happy they are, and we are happy to know that we did all of that running for dogs like them.
This is Clary. She arrived here in April after she was attacked by a bigger dog. She had a spinal fraction and she couldn't walk, she could only drag herself around. She was covered in fleas and ticks and was very, very skinny.
Clary soon started to show huge improvements with the correct care and treatment, and was soon starting to use her back legs again.
But now, look at her, she's so pretty, and she's walking.
And running. And she's very beautiful.
Yeah,
and needs to find a home.
For a home.
Yeah.
Sam, and I'm the General Manager here at Animal SOS, and this is California. I have been here since 2019, where I came to help manage the clinics and help the street animals of Sri Lanka.
And why do you love it here so much, and why have you stayed for so long?
The reason I've stayed so long is because of these guys. They are incredible, and just being able to care for them is, you just can't put it into words how much this project touches you, and it's just incredibly special, and I don't want to be anywhere else. A lot of people don't actually know that we have a handful of cats here at Animal SOS. Most of them, like our dogs, have come to us with horrific injuries, road traffic accidents, sickness, human abuse. Due to us having outgrown our facilities, we are currently unable to take any new cats. But if we receive the support that we desperately need and our expansion, then hopefully in the future that is something that will change. For now, apart from giving them all the love and kindness that they deserve and all the medical attention they require, The most important thing we can do for them daily is provide them with a home-cooked, well-balanced, nutritious meal. So feeding is something that we put first for all of our rescues here at the sanctuary. And daily, our dedicated kitchen staff cook around 1,000 kilos of fish, rice, dal, and a variety of vegetables. This, however, does come at a huge cost. Our food bill is half our monthly running cost. Due to the economic situation here in Sri Lanka, food, gas, pretty much everything we use on a daily basis has increased significantly, which has hugely impacted us at the sanctuary. On average, our daily feeding cost is roughly 500,000 rupees, which is around 1,300 British pounds. This not only feeds all of our sanctuary animals, but also our local community of street animals who we feed daily on our daily feeding program. We currently have around 70 members of staff who are carefully placed into specific areas and highly trained to ensure that all of our animals receive the best care possible. Our dedicated clinic staff are trained by Western vets and nurses to ensure that we provide the best patient care. In-depth training for our disabled team is extremely important to ensure that our vulnerable disabled animals receive all the attention, all the care, all the medication that they need to enjoy their lives. Our field staff are trained to ensure that our recovered animals live happily and peacefully in our sanctuary grounds. And on top of this, we also have administration and managerial staff who help to ensure the organisation runs smoothly. By all means, it's a massive labour of love. It takes a lot of dedication, but these animals are what makes everything worth it, and we have to survive for their survival.
මගේ නම ලසන්ත. මම මීට අවුරුදු 5කට කලින් තමයි ඇනිමල් රිසර්ච් එකට සම්බන්ධ වුණේ. අවුරුදු 3ක් විතර මම සාමාන්‍ය සේවයක් විදිහට හැමතැනම වැඩ කළා ඒකේ අත්දැකීම් එක්ක මට අන්තිමට මේ කැමැත්තත් එක්ක බලනකොට අන්තිමට මම සුපර්වයිසර් කෙනෙක්ට තනතුරටපත් කරා අවුරුදු 3කට පස්සේ. දැන් ලොකු ගමනක් යන ගමන් ඉන්නේ මේ වෙනකොට සම්පූර්ණ මගේ අවුරුදු මේ ජොබ් කරන් ගත්ත කාල සීමාව අනුව මම දැන් ජොබ් 3කට විතර ගිහින් තියෙනවා. මේ ජොබ් හැම ජොබ් එකකින්ම ගොඩක්ම සතුටුදායක ජොබ් එකක් විතර හම්බුනේ මේ ඇනිමල් රිසර්ච් එකේ ජොබ් එක තමයි. මෙච්චර බල්ලෝ ගොඩක් පරිණතතාවට තමයි මම දැක්කේ. ඒ වගේම දැක්කා කියන්නේ එදා දවසේ මම ඇත්තටම බය වෙලා මම වරුවෙන් යන්න පවා මම හිත මේ වුණා. ඒ වුණත් කාලෙත් එක ටික දවසක් යනකොට මට මේ ජොබ් එක තරම් වෙන කිසිම ජොබ් එකක් මට එච්චර සැටිස්ෆුල් නැහැ. මේ ජොබ් එක තමයි මට ගොඩක්ම හිතට වැදුණු හොඳම ජොබ් එක තමයි මේක මම දන්න විදිහට. කවුරු කොහොම කිව්වත් සත්තුත් එක්ක ඉන්නකොට මේ සත්තු මිනිස්සුන්ට තියෙන වැඩි එකක් සත්තු ගාව තියෙනවා කියලා ඒ ගුණේ ඒකත් ඒ විදිහටම දැනනවා සත්තුත් එක්ක ජීවත් වෙනකොට. ඒ වගේ තමයි ගොඩක්ම සතුටෙන් තමයි මේ ජීවත් වෙන්නේ. ගෙදර කාල සීමාවට වැඩිපුරම මෙහෙ තමයි ජොබ් එක කරන්නේ. වැඩිපුර කාලයක් දෙන්නේ මෙහෙම තමයි. ගෙදර ගිහිල්ලා දරුවොත් එක්ක වෙනම ජීවිතයක් ගත වෙනවා වගේම තමයි මෙහෙ ආවට පස්සේ සත්තුත් ගොඩාක්ම ආදරෙන් අපි උදේ පාන්දර එනකොටම ගේට්ටුව ගාවට එනකොටම සත්තු මේ අපි එනකම් බලන් ඉන්න ගොඩක් දුරට සත්තු. අපි එනකොටම ගොඩක් සත්තු අපිට මේ අර ආචාර කරනවා වගේ මිනිස්සු අර වඳිනවා ඒ වගේම තමයි සත්තුත් ඇවිල්ලා උදේ පාන්දරම අපි එනකොටම ගොඩාක් සතුටින් අපේ ඇඟේ එල්ලිලා ඒ වගේ උදේ පාන්දර ගොඩාක්ම සතුටුයි අපි උදේ පාන්දර 6:00 මෙහාට එනවා කියන්නේ ගොඩාක් සතුටුයි සතුටුන්ට. අතරම මේ ගොඩක් ජොබ් කරනවා ගොඩක්ම ෆැමිලි එකට ජොබ් කරනවා. ඒ ජොබ් කරනවා වගේම තමයි මෙහෙන් තමයි ගොඩක්ම සතුටුදායකම එනකොට කැමති නැතුනොත් දැන් අන්තිමට යනකොට ගොඩාක් කට්ටිය දුකෙන් තමයි යන්නේ. එහෙම කොහොම මේ ජොබ් එක දාලා යන්න වෙන අවස්ථා එනවා ෆැමිලි වලින් මොනවා හරි වෙලා. ඒ වුණත් මෙහෙ තමයි සතුටුදායකම ජොබ් එකක් තියෙන්නේ. ලංකාවේ මං හිතනවා මෙහෙ තමයි නම්බර් 1 හොඳම සත්තුන්ට සලකන හොඳම ආයතන වෙන්නේ මේ ඇනිමල් රිසර්ච් එක තමයි. මම කියන ආදරෙන් කියන්නේ මේ ආයතන රැක ගන්න සියලු දෙනාම එකතු වෙන්න කියලා තමයි මට ඉල්ලන්න තියෙන්නේ.
Okay, so this is Maddox. Maddox arrived in Animal SOS in November 2022. He has one of the most brutal rescue stories of the whole sanctuary. He was bitten on his head and he lost the view. They basically blinded him. When he arrived, he was bleeding from the eyes. He was tied up in ropes and the plan was to feed him to crocodiles, which is insane.
And these acts of cruelty is what we see too often here. It's really heartbreaking. It's just horrendous to hear that someone can do such a thing to such an innocent animal.
So then he was rescued by someone who stepped in and brought him to the sanctuary, a very kind man. And I remember when he was in the tuk-tuk at the gate, he was still giving his paw, asking for help. So after that, he got a few weeks of care in the clinic and he didn't recover his view, but he's now a healthy dog. He's very happy, he's always asking for attention.
Maddox is kind and gentle, and even though he's had such a horrific past and has suffered such abuse from the hands of people, he is still so trusting in us, and that's just incredible, honestly. He's an amazing dog, and he's really pulled through the most awful time in his life. He loves cuddles, he loves to talk to you. Oh no, buddy! He loves to give paw. He's just a really wonderful dog. Stories like Maddox here is why we keep fighting for the dogs and why I'm focusing and running the length of Sri Lanka. They are my inspiration, they are my motivation, and they are the reason why we keep fighting to save others' lives, just like theirs.
Hi, මගේ නම සචින් මදුවන්ත. මම Animal SOS ආයතනයත් එක්ක එකතු වෙලා දැනට අවුරුදු 3ක් විතර වෙනවා. මම දැන් වැඩ කරන්න ගත්තේ හරියටම 2021 ගේ අවුරුද්ද තමයි මම Animal SOS එකත් එක්ක එකතු වුණේ. මම ඉස්සෙල්ලම වැඩ කරන්න ආවේ එළියේ. ඊට පස්සේ අවුරුද්දක් විතර මම එළියේ වැඩ කරා. එළියේ වැඩ කරන අතරතුර මම ක්ලිනික් එකට මාරු වුණා. ඊට පස්සේ මගේ සුදුසුකම් දියුණු කරගෙන මම දැනට টොප් සයිට් ක්ලිනික් සුපර්වයිසර් විදියට වැඩ කරනවා. මම මෙතන වැඩ කරන්න ගොඩක් කැමතියි. මොකද මම සතුන්ට ගොඩක් ආදරෙයි. මම මෙතන ඇත්තටම පඩිය බලාගෙන වැඩ කරන්නේ. මම ගොඩක් සතුන්ට ආදරෙයි නිසා මෙතන වැඩ කරන්නේ. මම දැන් ඉස්සරහටත් මේ විදියට මේ අයත් එක්ක වැඩ කරගෙන යන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. මේ ඉන්නේ මැතිල්ඩේ. මෙයාත් අපිත් එක්ක එකතු වෙලා දැන් මාස 2ක් විතර වෙනවා. මෙයා පාරේ තමයි හිටියේ. මෙයා ඇක්සිඩන්ට් එකක් වෙච්ච බල්ලෙක්. මෙයා හරිම බයෙන් තමයි හිටියේ පාරේ. කකුල් දෙක එහෙම ඇදගෙන ගිහිල්ලා තුවාල වෙලා තමයි තිබුණේ. ඒ කියන්නේ මිනිස්සුන් විශ්වාස නොකරන තරමට තමයි මෙයා හිටියේ. හරිම බයයි මිනිස්සුන්ට. කොහොමද දැන් අපිත් එක්ක මාස 2ක විතර කාලයක් ඉන්නවා. මෙයාට ඇවිදින්න බෑ. මෙයා ඩිසේබල්. මෙයා පැලිසියා පොසිටිව් ඒ වගේ මෙයාට මුත්‍රා ආසාදනයක් තිබ්බා. අපි ඒවලට බෙහෙත් කරා. දැන් නම් ඒක හොඳයි. දැන් මෙයා අපිත් එක්ක ඉන්නවා. මේ වගේම තවත් ගොඩක් පැටවු ඉන්නවා පාරේ. කවුරුවත් බලන්නේ නැහැ. කවුරුවත් උදව් කරන්නේ නැහැ. වතුර ටිකක්වත් දෙන්නේ නැහැ. කෑම දෙන්නෙත් නැහැ. මේ වගේ ගොඩක් අය අපිත් එක්කත් ඉන්නවා. මට කියන්න තියෙන ඉතින් ඔයාලත් මේ වගේ කට්ටිය දැක්කොත් උදව් කරන්න පුළුවන් තරම් කන්න බොන්න දෙන්න. බැරිම මේ වගේ ආයතන වලට ගෙනල්ලා බාර දෙන්න. අපිට පුළුවන් මේ අය උදව් කරන්න. අපේ ආයතනෙන් කරන්නේ ගොඩක් පාරින් සත්තුන්ට උදව් කරන එක. මේ වගේම ඇක්සිඩන්ට් වෙච්ච ඒ කියන්නේ ගොඩක් සමහරට මිනිස්සුන්ගෙන් ගුටි කාලා වගේ එහෙම ඉන්න අයත් අපි ගාව ඉන්නවා. බල්ලෝ කියන්නේ ගොඩක්ම සත්තු අපි ගාව ඉන්නවා. පාරේ හිරිහැරවලට ලක් වෙච්ච මේ වගේ ගොඩක් හොඳට දැන් අපිත් එක්ක මෙයා නම් ඉන්නවා. මෙයාට දැන් කිසිම දෙයක් නැහැ. මෙයාට ඇවිදින්න තමයි අමාරු. මෙයා කොන්ද කැඩිලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒ නිසා මෙයාට ඇවිදින්න බෑ. මෙයාට අපි ස්පෙෂල් විදියට තමයි ට්‍රීට් කරන්නේ.
Well, it's good to be back, good to be home and trying to settle into a more normal routine. It's so nice to wake up alongside our animals. I think they missed us a lot whilst we were away. And it's also so nice to wake up surrounded by our close friends too. We had established a community here, which was very refreshing. We enjoyed our last full day together, getting a massage, eating, getting to know each other more deeply with these question cards I made, and spending quality time together and having fun. Looking back at this video and editing it all together a couple months on at this point makes me really grateful to have these wonderful, genuine, like-minded people in my life. Our last meal together was a happy but sad one, and then we all crashed pretty hard that night. Finally time to relax a little.
Bye! 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 Oh, I've got you. Yeah. We wouldn't have it any other way. Bye, bye, bye. Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye, family.
Be here in India.
So that's it, the end. But it's not the end, because we will continue our mission for the animals. But thank you all for being here with us, for supporting us from afar, for tuning into these episodes, for sending your positive, encouraging messages, and for donating. We are so lucky to have such a wonderful online community. Yeah, honestly guys, really appreciate you being here and watching the videos we release here on YouTube. So it's bye for now, and see you soon as we bring you more day in the life videos, and we have a few other projects up our sleeves too. Much love, and see you in the next episode.